Welcome to our comprehensive guide on navigating farm loan applications and financial aid. Today, we'll walk you through the essential steps, documents, and communication involved in securing funding for your agricultural business. Whether you're new to the process or looking to refine your approach, this video will break down the key elements, highlight best practices, and help you understand the roles of various agencies and individuals. Let's get started by exploring the basics of farm loans and why proper documentation is crucial for a successful application. Farmers and agricultural entrepreneurs have access to several financial aid programs, including the SBA 7A, FSA loans, and discount window options. Each program has its own set of requirements and benefits. It's important to research which option aligns best with your business needs and long-term goals. In this scene, we'll briefly introduce these options and explain how they can support your farm's growth and sustainability. Remember, choosing the right financial aid can make a significant difference in your operation's future. In applying for a farm loan, you'll need to gather several important documents. These typically include your business plan, IRS 8275 regulation disclosure statement, and a detailed balance sheet. Providing accurate and complete paperwork is essential for a smooth application process. Agencies rely on these documents to assess your eligibility and make informed decisions. In this section, we'll outline each required document and offer tips on how to prepare them effectively. Agencies like the Farm Service Agency, FSA, play a pivotal role in the loan process. They are responsible for reviewing your application, filling in necessary inputs, and ensuring all required documents are included. The agency also helps guide applicants through the process, answering questions and providing support. Understanding their responsibilities and how they interact with applicants can help you communicate more effectively and avoid common pitfalls. A crucial part of your application is the Farm Business Plan worksheet, specifically the balance sheet section. This form collects information about your assets and liabilities, which is used to make loan and servicing decisions. Completing this worksheet accurately is vital, as it gives the agency a clear picture of your financial standing. We'll walk you through the main sections and provide tips for filling it out effectively. Application process often refers to specific handbooks, such as 3FLP, 4FLP, and 5FLP. These handbooks provide detailed instructions and guidelines for preparing your documents and understanding agency requirements. Familiarizing yourself with these references can help you avoid mistakes and ensure your application meets all necessary standards. Effective communication with your loan manager is key to a successful application. Loan managers like Davina Wilbanks from the Farm Service Agency are there to assist you with questions, provide eligibility requirements, and guide you through the process. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need clarification or support. Building a good relationship with your loan manager can make the process smoother and more efficient. Throughout the application process, you may encounter forwarded messages and collaborative emails between agencies and applicants. These communications often include important instructions, document requests, and updates. It's important to read all correspondence carefully and respond promptly to ensure nothing is missed. Collaboration between all parties helps keep the process on track. Attachments are a common part of loan applications. These may include forms, disclosure statements, operational plans, and supporting documentation. Make sure all attachments are clearly labeled and organized before submitting them. This not only helps the agency process your application faster, but also demonstrates your professionalism and attention to detail. Some loan applications require public disclosure forms and non-disclosure agreements, NDAs. These documents protect both the applicant and the agency by outlining what information can be shared and what must remain confidential. Always review these requirements carefully and ensure you comply with all disclosure and privacy guidelines. If your application involves multiple properties or franchise locations, you'll need to provide an operational plan for each. This plan should detail how each location will be managed, staffed, and operated. Clear operational plans help agencies understand your business structure and assess the viability of your proposal. Always provide up-to-date contact information in your application. This ensures agencies can reach you with questions or requests for additional information. It's also helpful to include alternative contacts or team members who can assist if you're unavailable. Good communication is essential for a smooth application process. Before applying, review the eligibility requirements for the loan programs you're interested in. These requirements may include location, type of operation, and financial standing. Understanding eligibility helps you prepare a stronger application and avoid unnecessary delays or rejections. Agencies may reach out with questions about your application, such as the type of operation or specific real estate details. Responding promptly and thoroughly demonstrates your commitment and helps move your application forward. Be prepared to provide additional documentation or clarification as needed. In addition to the main application, you'll often need to submit supporting documentation. This can include tax forms, proof of ownership, and other relevant records. Double-check that all documents are complete and up-to-date before submission to avoid delays. Your loan manager is your main point of contact throughout the application process. They can answer questions, provide guidance, and help you understand the requirements. Building a good working relationship with your loan manager can make the process much smoother and increase your chances of success. Some applicants, like XONJX, operate as public charities and may hold certifications such as SDVOSB. These designations can impact eligibility and may provide additional opportunities for funding. Be sure to include all relevant certifications and charity status in your application. Some organizations include copyright and licensing statements in their communications. These notices clarify how documents can be used, copied, or distributed. Always respect these notices and ensure you follow any restrictions or requirements outlined. The nonprofit open software license allows for the copying, distribution, and creation of derivative works, provided certain conditions are met. If your application or organization uses such licenses, make sure you understand the terms and include the necessary notices in your documents. Some permissions granted in application documents are perpetual, meaning they cannot be revoked. This ensures ongoing access and use of certain materials. Always review the terms of any permissions or licenses included in your application to understand your rights and obligations. Disclaimer statements are often included to limit liability and clarify the terms of document use. These statements may address warranties, fitness for purpose, and rights infringement. Make sure you read and understand any disclaimers before submitting or using application materials. Acknowledging sources of funding such as DUNTAVIOUS DECOREY ARNOLD INC is an important part of transparency in the application process. Clearly state your funding sources and any affiliations to provide a complete picture to the agency. When reaching out to agencies, always use the provided contact information and follow any specific instructions. This ensures your communications are directed to the right person and handled efficiently. Keep records of all correspondence for your reference. Loan applications often contain sensitive information. Protect your data by following agency guidelines for submission and storage. Never share confidential details through unsecured channels and always verify the recipient before sending important documents. Many agencies include legal notices in their email communications warning against unauthorized use or disclosure. These notices are legally binding and must be respected. If you receive an email in error, notify the sender and delete it immediately. If you have questions or need clarification, consider scheduling a phone appointment with your loan manager. This allows for a more in-depth discussion and ensures your concerns are addressed promptly. Be prepared with specific questions to make the most of your time. Agencies may request specific information about the real estate involved in your operation. Be ready to provide addresses, property descriptions, and ownership details. Accurate real estate information is essential for eligibility and loan approval. Farm ownership (FO) and direct operating loans have specific eligibility criteria. Review these requirements carefully before applying. Meeting all criteria increases your chances of approval and helps you avoid unnecessary delays. When submitting your application, double-check that all forms and supporting documents are included. Incomplete applications can lead to delays or rejections. Use a checklist to ensure nothing is missed and keep copies of everything you submit. After submitting your application, follow up with the agency to confirm receipt and check on the status. Regular follow-ups show your commitment and help you stay informed about any additional requirements or next steps. Organizing your documents is key to a successful application. Use clear file names, group related documents together, and maintain both digital and physical copies. Good organization makes it easier for agencies to review your application and speeds up the process. The Grace Pass Operational Plan is a specific example of an operational plan included in some applications. This plan outlines the day-to-day operations, staffing, and management strategies for franchise locations. Including detailed operational plans demonstrates your preparedness and commitment to success. The IRS 8275 Regulation Disclosure Statement is an important document for loan applications. It provides transparency about your business's tax situation and compliance. Make sure this form is filled out accurately and included with your application. Preparing a detailed balance sheet is a core part of the application process. List all assets and liabilities clearly and ensure your figures are accurate. This document helps agencies assess your financial health and make informed decisions about your loan. Agencies are responsible for inputting the information you provide into their systems. Make sure your documents are clear and legible to avoid errors during data entry. If you notice any mistakes, notify the agency immediately for correction. Once your application is submitted, agencies use your documents to make loan making and servicing decisions. This includes evaluating your financial standing, business plan, and compliance with regulations. The more thorough your application, the better your chances of approval. Some applications involve multiple entities, such as subsidiaries or franchise locations. Clearly list all entities involved, their roles, and how they relate to the main organization. This transparency helps agencies understand your business structure. Respecting copyright in all submitted documents is essential. Do not remove copyright notices or modify documents unless specifically allowed. This ensures you remain in compliance with legal requirements and agency policies. Some licenses allow for the creation of derivative works and distribution, provided certain conditions are met. If you plan to use or share application materials, make sure you understand and follow these conditions. Some documents include a no modification clause, meaning you cannot alter the content except under specific circumstances. Always check for such clauses before making any changes to application materials. If you need to translate application documents, ensure you follow any guidelines provided by the agency. Accurate translations help maintain the integrity of your application and ensure all parties understand the content. Maintaining the integrity of your application is crucial. Do not remove or alter important notices and always provide truthful and accurate information. Integrity builds trust with agencies and increases your chances of approval. Once submitted, your application goes through a thorough review process. Agencies check for completeness, accuracy, and compliance with all requirements. Be patient during this stage and respond promptly to any requests for additional information. As you near the end of the application process, double-check all documents, ensure all requirements are met, and confirm submission with the agency. A well-prepared application increases your chances of approval and sets your business up for success. Congratulations on making it through our guide to farm loan applications and financial aid. Remember, preparation, organization, and clear communication are key to a successful application. Stay proactive, keep learning, and don't hesitate to seek help when needed. Best of luck with your funding journey and the growth of your agricultural business.